Okay, just want to make sure, although I should be live by now. All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Cider Report back for a video. It's been a while. It's been a month. I put out a tweet on Twitter. A tweet on Twitter. Jesus Christ. I I put out a tweet. It was my first time. You see, I'm rusty already. Um, put out a tweet that it was over a month. It was literally a month ago that my last video was. So yeah, I guess I just kind of catch you guys up on where I've been, what I've been doing, and some changes potentially to the channel and what's going to be happening, stuff like that. Yeah, just kind of go from there. Um, so where have I been? I've been working. I'm back to working full time now. I'm doing 5 days a week. They're all different times and different days and stuff like that. So like trying to get like an actual streaming schedule is ridiculously fucking difficult. Um, like one that's kind of consistent and stuff like that. It's just really really difficult to do. Um, so yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just kind of difficult to kind of nail down. Um, so there's going to be some changes to the channel to do with scheduling and stuff like that. I'm just gonna stream when I can. Really is the only thing that I can kind of say, because I don't want to I don't want to give the impression that you know oh, that like I'm going to be here every Saturday or I'm going to be here every Wednesday, which is my old schedule. I can't do that because I don't know that that's going to be the case. I don't know that I'm going to be here. Um, so yeah, it's just a little bit unfortunate, really, that I can't do that. I can't say I'm going to be here. Um, it'll yeah, as I said, it'll just be when I can. Um, so yeah, obviously one of the plus sides of me working full time, I have now been able to afford to get a desktop PC. I've already ordered it. It should be here in the next week or so. So that's going to be, oh boy, that's going to be massive improvements. Kind of starting off with the fact that this guy right here, I don't even know if you can see that, but the whole powered by StreamYard thing, yeah, that's probably going to be gone. Um, I yeah, for stuff where it's just me, that stuff just it yeah, that's just going to be gone. It's just going to be clean fucking interface. Going to be able to like customize it exactly how I want it to be able to do. So that's going to be pretty good. I'm spending a ridiculous amount of money on this PC. I'm not going to have to upgrade it for like 5 years probably, if not a little bit longer. So yeah, if there's anybody who's in the chat who wants to know, just out of curiosity, who wants to know what the specs is, just let me know. I'll read out the specs. So some other changes. I've joined TikTok. I'm on TikTok now. Um, I really should have had like a link to that kind of ready or whatever, but yeah, I don't. Oh no, I could get that. I could get that. Yeah, just bear with me, and I will get a link to my TikTok. It was always an app that I had kind of wanted to join. But it was literally just because they had only limited it to yeah, I know, I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry, Dave. Um it's good to see you, by the way, man. I know it's been quite a while. Um how the fuck do you share the fucking thing? Oh my god, I'm such a fucking boomer. Um yeah, it was always an app that I wanted to join. Like I genuinely did just really, really, really want to join it. But um they had limited the videos that you could put out and any potential stitches that you would do of somebody else's video. They had limited that to 60 seconds, and that was just not something that I was prepared to do. Like, I tend to ramble, I tend to rant, I tend to go into detail, I tend to, kind of like over explain things and stuff like that. There's the link, by the way. It's the link. That's the link to my TikTok. Um, so yeah, so I kind of over explain. I kind of go into detail when I'm responding to stuff like that, and a minute was just literally just not long enough. Like, it just wasn't long enough. Um, so yeah, so they expanded it to 3 minutes. That's now the maximum that you can do as a response. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna join TikTok now. Um, and so yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I like doing it. I like, doing the whole kind of like 3 minute rant thing. It's really it's actually kind of pretty entertaining. I like it. There's a lot of superly talented people on TikTok. Like, there's really 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 talented people there. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, as soon as I got the little message thing to say that they had upgraded it, and like, I just needed to upgrade the app. Um and Oh, Dave, you started following me. So you bitch, but that you say, how could I join? But then you follow me. That was too quick, by the way, for you to make an account. So you were already on it. I see you. I see you. Um, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. If Dave, if somebody else wants to join, you can do that. It's all fine. Um, So yeah, just the other kind of stuff that's been going on. Myself and two of my coworkers from work, obviously, uh, are trying desperately to have a baby. No, to find somewhere to live. So yeah, it's like, and I emphasize trying. It's fucking difficult. Like, it's really fucking difficult. As in, we went on to one of the websites for like houses to rent in my county, and at one point there was literally two. There was just two, and one of them was a one bed apartment, and obviously there's fucking three of us. So it's just it's superly fucking difficult. So I've just been like tied up with that, and like trying to kind of organize somewhere, like emailing back and forth, calling back and forth, trying to find somewhere to live. Um, I'm not on any sort of like a time scale, as in, like, I haven't been told to, get out or anything. Um, so I'm like pretty flexible on it. Um, yeah, there's just been some other stuff that's just, and like, then just like your whole kind of like your natural, your day to day stuff that's always kind of happening, that's always kind of going on. Everybody has their own shit in their own lives. Everybody has stuff that they're kind of dealing with. So it's just between that, between work, between trying to find somewhere to live, between um just a heap of other stuff. I just haven't had. I actually had a moment where I had just kind of stopped, and I was just like, oh my god, this is the first time that I'm like taking a minute to breathe in the last 5 days. This is pretty strange. It's just been pretty fucking constantly just go, 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 go. So yeah, I just haven't had a moment to kind of stop and to think and to, smell the coffee, all that sort of shit. And yeah, so it's just, I mean, this is a fucking Sunday. I never stream on a Sunday. I planned on streaming last night, but then some shit came up, and it's just what happens. I guess we should kind of address the elephant in the room, but I'm pretty sure most of you have kind of noticed by now. The hair is a little different. I have a little like trying to be a bun, but it's not long enough to be a bun, so it's just a kind of like like, it's not a totally unfolded ponytail right now. That's sorry, from the side there. That's what's happening. Get over it. Uh, so yeah, so it's just been like, it's just it. it's been difficult and it's been stressful and it's been all of those sorts of things. But you know, you just kind of deal with it. And you just kind of get on with it and trying to make Math Pig's gonna hate it. Of course he is. Well, then again, I mean, Math Pig doesn't have any hair to fucking tie up himself, so he would hate my last hair probably. Um, so it's just yeah, I've geez, there's the other fucking thing. I've been emailing back and forth with the manager of the comedy club that I used to go to in Waterford because Ireland opened up its pubs last week. Um, so you know the kind of like the next step, and like, it's majority like outdoor seating for pubs. There was a few pubs that I know that were doing like, and I'm not even making this up, takeaway pints where they would get like the fucking like the plastic cups and shit like that, and you would just go in, you'd get a pint, and then you would take it away, like you would a fucking like a food. Like you would go for a takeaway, you would go in, you would take it away, you just go for it, and so yeah, so the next kind of natural step from that, is as part of the kind of opening up thing, is you know, indoor pubs would kind of open again, and that would include some, you know, clubs and some like other stuff like that. And the comedy club is what I've been kind of like waiting to open, you know, like since this whole thing kind of happened and since we had the first lockdown and stuff like that. So I've been desperate to get back into comedy, man. It's gonna be fun when I get back into it, and you know, like when they finally fucking open up again and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just been really, really, really fucking hectic. And oh, I've also been organizing a debate. Uh, I emailed Dave. You've already said it. Math Pig's gonna hate it. He's gonna hate this next fucking sentence as well. If indeed he is watching. I emailed James from Modern Day Debate. Sorry. Uh, to set up something else, and I had just emailed him just on the off chance, just to kind of see if he would be interested in having the topic. So um oh no, the copy. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, definitely. If I ever go into a comedy club again, I'm making sure to bring just somebody with me, even if they're like a friend that I haven't spoken to in a couple of years. I'm planning on bringing somebody, getting them to take out their phone, film me doing my set, and that's going straight up onto YouTube, 100%. Um, Agree to Disagree are doing very decent debates now. Crafty Keela has after taken over that channel, or that side of it anyway. She has spoken to me before about potentially doing some debates there. I'm waiting to hear back from her. I've totally agreed to do that. I mean, she knows most of my positions, or at least she can kind of infer some of them from me, obviously being, you know, a socialists. So if there was a debate on, let's say, healthcare or on free access to college, certain stuff like that, she knows that I'm going to. That she can make an informed guess that I'm going to be in favor of those things. So yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from her for some more debates there. But I had emailed James about this, and this is not being said anywhere else, to the best of my knowledge. I don't think that anybody else has kind of said it. Um, but I emailed James to see if he would be interested in setting up a debate on the Me Too movement. Uh, and he said, yeah, that was a topic that he'd never had on before. So he would be super, super interested in doing it. That he was wanting to do a guy and a girl on each team, just to kind of get like that balance. You know, because I mean, I totally understand that if it was me and just some other guy talking about the Me Too movement, that's a pretty like that's an on the nose debate right there. You know what I mean? It's a little bit like, it doesn't, like, yes, it affects us in the sense that like men can obviously be sexually assaulted as well, but it's not nearly as much as women. So it's kind of it's a little on the nose. So we're going to be doing that debate, or yes, so we are doing that debate. So what happened was I emailed James. He said, "Yeah, absolutely down for that, 100%. Love the idea of it. Was wanting the guy and the girl on each team. I had already reached out to Kay Fellows, who I debated against a little while ago on the topic of abortion. Um, that whole debate is on the channel as well. I had said that, and or sorry, yeah. So I had reached out to her, asked her first, then reached out to James, said, do you know anybody? Do you want me to reach out to people? Um, so I had reached out to Kendon Farr, who's been on the channel a couple of times. We've had pretty civil discussions, pretty civil debates, stuff like that. Um, so yes, so I had just kind of said to him, are you okay with debating against this issue, against this topic? He had said, yeah, 100% down for it. James was wanting to reach out to somebody. They didn't get back in time. Basically, I got everybody on board for this debate. James had then emailed and said, can we set up a date and a time? Not that many people were emailing back to him. So I just emailed James separately and I was like, look, do you want me just to kind of take over this entire thing? Do you want me to give me like a list of potential dates? I'll fill in one of them and then we'll get back to you. That's exactly what happened. So yeah, it's super, super interesting actually. So the motion of the debate is, has the Me Too movement done more harm than good? So I'm obviously taking the no side in that position. Kay Fellows is joining me and saying the no side of that position. And Kendon Farr and Arena. Now I know Arena for the last 2 years, maybe coming up to 2 years. She was in the iDebates Discord server, and we are now running the a new iDebate server. It's me and her are co-owners. So yeah, that's I know everybody. I feel like I've taken people from all different walks of life. I've brought them together, and we're gonna talk about a subject. I kind of feel like if you really, really, if you really, really wanted to, geez, if like this whole fucking Middle East thing doesn't really work out, I mean, like fucking send me in. I'll bring people, gather them in a room, get them to talk their shit out. Um, but yeah, so there was really only like one kind of thing that I wanted to kind of talk about for this video. Oh, Crafty's here. There's a link in the thing, Crafty, if you want to join. I haven't talked to you in fucking ages. I was only kind of talking about you actually, about the whole agree to disagree debate channel thing. So yeah, if you wanted to kind of pop in, you don't have to. You don't have to. But yeah, I mean, you are a little bit late, as Dave has just said, because we have already discussed you. But that's what happened. Anyway, so yeah, there was really only kind of like one other thing that I kind of wanted to talk about, and that was just this story that kind of happened a couple of years last year. You 100% seen it kind of circulating on Twitter in the last couple of days because like everybody's fucking talking about it. Um, so it kind of feels like I'm just kind of like echoing the general kind of thoughts of people when I would kind of do that, but you know, I'm never late. You were on time. Wait, what? You're never late, but I was on time. Big difference. How? Wait, why do? How does that make? How does that make sense? It just doesn't. That just does not make sense. But you were late though because I was on time, so you were late. Anyway, much love, Keely, and you know that I only mean it in jest. Yeah, there was really only just kind of one other. Oh, Dave knows. All right, okay. Okay, it's an in joke that apparently in my absence I have been made unaware of. Very fucking rude, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Um, so yeah, where in the fuck am I going to? We're gonna clear the messages anyway. Not that there's anything in there, but just general kind of safety reasons. Oh, yeah, this was just one that I liked because I didn't actually tweet about it. I just liked it. I saved it for later. Made a fucking archive. There's a fucking bug in my room. That's not nice. So Irish Logic. Apparently. Oh, does that mean you've missed all the other jam we've had in the past month? Yeah. 100%. Can we stop fucking, like, I don't know. Is it even blue balls? Is that a fucking, like, relative analogy? The pronoun game. Can we stop using the pronoun? Can we stop saying, can we, like, stop dancing around? Let's just fucking fill me in. Come on, Dave, jump onto the fucking channel. The link is in the thing. You've already shared it. Come on, tell me about the drama. I haven't caught up on anything in the last little while. So you don't have to. I know I kind of said that as if it was like, come the fuck on, like, but you don't have to. It's up to yourself. But no, I don't. I'm not aware of the drama you were kind of talking about. I don't. Crafty would have to tell me. Oh, is this about somebody doxing her? I did see that because I was in her server. She had just said that somebody had doxed her. Oh, how Crafty's here to tell me all about it. How are you, honey?
Yo. Hang on. Because
Take
yeah,
2 moments.
Yeah, I had to pause the stream anyway.
My audio is not coming through my headphones.
That's because you suck.
That's okay.
Yeah, you missed this.
Okay, go on. Tell me all about it.
There's not much to tell, I suppose. Yeah, I was doxxed. So last year there was a whole shitload of stuff that happened with a YouTuber that I called out, and her buddies who created like a wall of a barrier around her to protect her, then made her feel safe enough to pretend to have cancer. So she pretended to have cancer. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretended to have cancer, had a fundraiser about pretending to have cancer, and raised like 4 or 5 grand. And then in the last so in the last 6 weeks, that whole group, in the last 6 weeks, 2 months, that group has been found out to have had 2 fraudulent fundraisers. One for 8.5 grand for someone who pretended to pay rent, who didn't, and the other for this bitch. So instead of being angry at the bitch, or the people who lied and scammed and everything else, they're angry at me. So they went in and they had investigated me last year for some fucking reason, and released my private information on Twitter, knowing that I'm not on Twitter. How brave.
Well, I mean, like, doxing is a pretty, I mean, like, that's it. It doesn't really kind of go into the realm of brave, but I know where you're coming from and what you're getting at. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of weird that, like, they would probably still, like, insist that they're the innocent ones in this, even though they...
Oh, they are. Oh, they really are.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't have any clue, right? And one of these bitches, right? One of these people are going around saying that because I came out with it, because I brought it public, and people know shit about her, that her life has been threatened. So I said, like, okay, show us the proof. Because your one that lied about cancer also lied about getting death threats, and she also, on my stream, which you can still watch, all of the streams that I've done on these people are all in the live streams folder. They're unlisted, but they're still available in the live streams playlist. So I got her to admit, you're one that lied about cancer. I brought her on and I said, right, I'll be fair. Just, there's so much more than just lying about cancer that we need to get to the bottom of, because people need to know the truth about everything. So she lied about her husband being physically abusive. Enjoy that one. She lied about who her son was after saying that he had died. She lied about when her son had apparently died. She lied about everything to do with me. And then she lied about having cancer.
Wow.
But I'm the bitch that deserves my phone
yeah,
number,
yeah.
my name, and my email address put out to YouTube and Twitter.
Right.
So yeah,
Right.
I mean, it's not beyond the realms of possibility that they're trying to make me look bad by saying my life has been put at risk. No, my life has been put at risk because you've given people my full name, my email address, my phone number,
Yeah.
and I've been sent a picture of my actual house, like, or my mom's house, not even my house, my mom's house. That's not cool. Not cool.
Jesus. Yeah. No, that's really not okay. Fuck. Yeah. Wow.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, all I had heard was literally just the announcement that you would put in your server. You had said that like you weren't going to be on.
Yeah, I took a week off. It also
What was
didn't
it? You
help.
weren't going to be on. Yeah.
Flip side. Flip side.
Flipside. That's gee.
Yeah.
The name was just not fucking coming to me there. Um. Yeah, but like, and because you had been doxxed, I was looking at it and I was like, oh, okay, okay, it's crazy.
Yep.
And then I had seen that you were doing the stream, but I just happened to be working that night, and I was like, for fuck's sake, I can't even listen to this when it's live. And I mean, like, I didn't know like how far you were going to be into it, or like if it was going to be like if you were telling it in like a narrative style that I was going to come through like
Oh no, well, I
go
wanted,
into the stream like halfway through
yeah,
and be like, I have got no idea what the fuck she's talking about. So it's you know what I mean?
yeah. No, I kept rounding it round to what was happening and what was going on, but these same individuals were the ones. So I was accused of doxing your one, or sorry, I was accused of threatening to dox the liar about cancer, when I didn't, and she actually said on my stream that she didn't feel any threat. She just wanted to make me look bad.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right.
And these are the same individuals who took her side in that and bullied me off Twitter. Like, the harassment on Twitter was so fucking bad, and it was like hours and hours and hours. I couldn't even put up saying hello to people without like 50 messages telling me what a bitch I am. Yeah.
Shit.
So I was like, yeah, I'm done here. if that's what you want. That's why I hate Twitter anyway. That's why I was never really on it. But just wasn't worth it.
Yeah. Twitter is it is a godforsaken place.
It is. It is.
I do like I do find it enjoyable. Like there is obviously that, and there's like other like some extremely kind of like bad and nasty things that can happen on Twitter, and I'm not saying that I'm not trying to invalidate or anything else like that, but it's just like I don't know. Yeah, I do still personally like Twitter, but that's just because Tommy Lahern is there and I get to shit on her on a daily basis.
I mean, some people have a pleasant time on Twitter, and that's great. But it's not when you have a
Yeah,
bunch of banshees running after you saying, and they just don't stop at all. Like, I put up that one post, and then I did the stream. They have done 17 streams on this. 17.
Holy,
17 in a week and a half
what the
on 4 channels.
Why?
Cause
What
they're
possible
attention
reason?
whores. They're attention whores. They're drama whores. I swear to God, Stephen. It's as though I've done that 1-2 hour stream that I was explaining what doxing was and why it's bad, and what happened the last time. So the last time I was doxed, I was playing an online game. I used to game a little bit, but I helped someone. They sent out my details, right? And then 2 weeks after being doxed, I got this email. No, first thing was first. About 4 o'clock in the morning, I got a phone call threatening to break my legs. That was the first thing. And then the next day, I had to go out for shopping, and I was standing on the pier waiting to get back on the ferry to go home, and I got an email saying, I wonder if you'd be so confident after I get through with you. And a picture of me standing on the pier with the shopping. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, come onto the island. You'll never make it off. Bring it. Right? And so 3 weeks went by, and any time I was going out, and at that time I had to go out every few days for the markets and everything else. And about three weeks into this, I'm bringing the guy that I'm carer for up to a doctor's appointment. And there's a car like tailgating me to the point that I nearly fucking veer off the road because we're going around all these twists and turns. You know how back roads are. And then I get him to the doctor's, and that was fine. Chilled out for a bit, and went back to get the ferry home. And I got an email on the ferry on the way home saying, with a picture of me and him going into the doctor's surgery, saying, next time you won't make it. Yeah, that happened. Police got involved. Of course.
Yeah.
And they said because I couldn't prove who it was, and I didn't know who it was, and I didn't know where they were, and all the rest of this shite, they couldn't do fuck all until some actual harm came to me, which is bollocks. Like, this wasn't too long ago. This was only about 4 years ago. It wasn't that long ago. So they released my details, and it's fresh enough. What they released was fresh enough that I still have the phone number, and I still have the email address. And obviously my name is my name. So the idea that this isn't going to lead to harassment, and these people are known for harassment. Yeah, that's the tea. That's the tea, Stephen.
Jeez.
Yeah. But they've had like 14 streams, 14 or 13 streams or something in the space of a week. Week and a bit.
How do you even do 14 streams in a week?
Over 4 channels. I don't know.
Oh, it's over 4 channels.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, like, Jesus Christ, like, do you, like, fucking, like, end one stream and be like, I'll be back in a couple of hours to dish more shit on this person? It's like, what, like, how, like, it's like twice a day. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but what's funny is these aren't like 1 hour streams. These are like 4 hour streams. And then one stream ends and another begins because they're in the States. So they'll stream about like 10, 11 o'clock our time, and then stream for like 2-3 hours, 4 hours, and then go on to someone else's stream and stream for another 3-4 hours and play like a game or whatever while fucking talking about this. Because they're drama whores. Like, literally drama whores.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's been an interesting 2 weeks. It's been an interesting 2 months, really.
Yeah. I can only wow. Yeah, I can only imagine. That's shit. Yeah. Damn. I've never had any like experience with doxing or anything else like that, like, so I can't really kind of, you know, like compare or say like, yeah, I know that, you know, it's about this like one time that it happened to me as well. Like, so I've fortunately just never experienced it. So
it's fucking childish, man. It's childish.
Well, I mean, yeah. So there is that, obviously, but I mean, like, I can only kind of imagine like what kind of.
Well, it's meant that I've had to pay for security for the family, because I can't take that risk, because my niece and nephew have both been on my channel, which makes them, and because I was sent a photo of my mom's house, basically it means that they're at risk.
Yeah.
Like, they are at risk. So I've had to pay for private security for them, and it's not been a fun week.
Yeah.
But
yeah, wow.
On the upside,
okay.
as you said, as it was said, I have taken over Agree to Disagree with Conspiracy Cats, and we're going to get some workshops done next weekend to teach people how to debate, because there's a lot of people who want to debate who don't have the confidence yet. So we're going to build a few people up in the Discord server, and yeah, it's going to be fun. Workshops coming soon. I don't think you're in that Discord, actually. I need to add you to that.
I don't think so.
I need to add you to that. Because it is.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't think that I'm in it anyway.
I'll send you the link.
Cool. Yeah, were you here for when I announced what my next debate is?
I was. I listened back. I was about 2 minutes late and just like, or 4 minutes late, and then I just listened. Okay. Well, I say late. I say late. You were on time. You're not supposed to be on time. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, it's a little bit strange for me, considering that I was the person that was like an hour late for his own stream.
An hour? You know. An hour? Wait, what was the one that you were like only 4 hours late? 4 hours late.
No, I was never 4 hours late.
You forgot you put it up.
No. Okay, so I have forgotten that I have put up streams and just not shown up at all.
Yes, you have.
But I have also put up streams where I was just like an hour late for them.
You say that. Just an hour, though. Just an hour.
I bought a calendar and I have been using it. So
you bought
hopefully
a calendar.
That's all a thing of the past. I didn't buy a calendar. I'm just using the one on my phone.
I was like, why don't you? Oh, I don't know. I was like, what kind of phone do you have? But here's another thing. I made it to 2K. Yay!
Oh my god! Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna have a little. Oh, you might be interested. Friday I have a stream. It's on UEFA, and the absolute failure of UEFA.
Oh, cool! Yeah.
So that's going to be one to look out for. You might.
I mean, I appreciate the kind of like inherent compliment that is in that I would be interested in, you know, the whole kind of like topic.
Oh no, it's the rants.
Sport. It's just the rants. Yeah. Well, you see, like, I don't. The whole.
I didn't assume that you liked football.
Well, yeah, well, that's what I thought, but you see, because like, I was just kind of going from the point of like, no, all of them are they are all just sports teams, and they kick a sports ball. That's it. That's
pretty much
sports. It's sports ball. That's it. There's no difference to me. I just couldn't give a thunder. I get that it's some people's thing and that it's their, you know, it's their hobby, it's their pastime, but to me, I just couldn't give a thunder and fuck. So
right. So as I said, I was a carer, and at one stage I did have quite advanced first aid training, but you have to like update them every couple of years, and I didn't update mine for a few years because just the price of it, like. But over the last few days, there was an incident. I don't know if you've heard about this.
I saw about it. Yeah.
So Christian Eriksen, this is one of the main topics of discussion, how they handled that whole situation from top to bottom was just disastrous. Now, had a good outcome. He's well. He's responding. He's in hospital. He's getting better. But fuck my life, I was watching it myself. Taddy and a few others were watching it, and we were just sitting there like, why is the camera still rolling? Like, why are they traumatizing people with watching a man die on the pitch? Like, why are they doing this?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, there was a lot of issue. Yeah, there was a lot of issues to do with that, you know, whole kind of thing. And I mean, like, you know, if you were to kind of make a comparison, I mean, like, it's one of the dangers. It's one of the like.
No, it's not dangerous what parts of, and it's not what happened. Well, it's not what happened. No, that's not my bone of contention. My bone of contention is two things. One, why they chose to televise the entire heart attack and him being fucking defibbed. Why the fuck they thought that was a good idea. And two, in what other profession, except for the medical profession, in what other profession would you allow employees in shock to make a decision to go back to work after seeing their colleague die while doing their job and have to be resuscitated? Why in what other profession would you allow your employees to make that decision? You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Yeah,
Like,
well, you see, so
fuck.
like that's what I was gonna say. It's the actual dangerous part about capitalism, because they knew that they were gonna get all of the attention, they were gonna get all the clicks, they were gonna get all of the credit for being the ones who were televising this event. They were the ones who were gonna get all of the traffic driven to their sites. And it's the same reason why, uh every single psychologist worth his salt that I can even think of. Think of it like an fucking imaginary psychologist. Just fucking picture one, invent one in
Mm-hmm.
front of you, and they will tell you in America that it is ridiculously dangerous to put up the names and the photos of people who do school shootings, for people who do like mass shootings, people who are doing like any sort of like a genuine dangerous thing. That because it it popularizes it, and it gives the people who did those actions the fame, the attention, the credit that they are so desperately seeking. And we are always telling you, do not fucking do that, because it is going to lead to copycats, which are an actual thing. It is going to lead
Mm-hmm.
to more people doing them. It like all of the dangerous
It
things we're
glorifies you,
saying
yeah.
are going to happen, they continue doing it, and then they happen. And it's like, well, we fucking told you this was going to happen, because it's fucking stupid. But I mean, like, it's one of the dangerous parts of it, because if CNN or if Fox or if MSNBC, I'll just use CNN. If CNN, are the first people to plaster a photo of somebody who is just on like some form of like a terrorist action, shooting, whatever, they're the ones who are going to get all the traffic to their site for the first couple of minutes until somebody inevitably on a different station covers it again. But the point is,
Mm-hmm.
it's this culture of, you have to be the first to respond to a thing, you have to be the first to you know go after it, and to kind of possibly unironically, possibly a little bit uncalled for, but to unironically quote um Omar, it's all about the Benjamins. That's it. It's all
It
about the
is.
money. All
And
about the money. All they give
I
a fuck
think,
about.
yeah, I think they showed that the other night. It was sorry, it wasn't even the night. It was actually in the like early evening. Like this was
Mm.
something that you would watch with your children. Like there were children sitting around the TV
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
this, and it was just like I honestly I was sickened. I was like, what the actual fuck? And I genuinely thought at any moment they're just going to like pop back to the studio and allow people to kind of talk and avoid the gruesome scenes that and I mean it's bad enough that the stadium was being traumatized without actually traumatizing the international football community with a death on the pitch. Like it's just not a good idea. It's not. Um, I was in shock that they didn't. They didn't just send it back to the studios.
Yeah, yeah. Like literally, just even if they had done that, just send it back to the fucking studios where they can, even if they were given live commentary on it, it's not showing somebody possibly fucking dying.
No,
Like,
no, no,
yes,
no,
he's,
no, no, not possibly. He died for 3 minutes. They were waiting for the defib to come out. He
yeah.
had a
But the
cardiac arrest on the pitch.
But the point is that like when it like first happened, as in like when like literally like the first frame where they like kept rolling as it happened, like that's when they
Yeah.
should have cut back. Like
Yes.
there was a situation here, there was something
As
going
soon
on.
as
We don't know
as
what's
soon as
going
the
on.
backstage medics, as soon as the backstage medics were called, that's it. It should have been
Rushed on,
lights
but
out.
yeah, yeah, instantly, instantly. instantly. And again,
No.
I don't even have like necessarily a problem with the people who are in the studio doing like a live commentary on it. I don't even
Yeah, of
necessarily have a
course.
problem
Of
with that.
course.
You're not fucking showing it on TV. It's not okay. Like, it's
At like
really
6, 7
bad.
o'clock, at 6, 7
Yeah.
o'clock, you're showing families who are sitting down to eat a man collapsing on the pitch and his heart stopping. Why? What? Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? They were for 3 minutes giving CPR, and then they used the defib, and they showed them using the defib, which is fine in a sense that they showed these amazing people doing amazing work. That is absolutely vital, but at a time it was just wrong time, wrong place, wrong time. Just no.
Yeah, I mean, even if they had of like, kept the cameras rolling on what was happening, but on like from our point of view, from like from like us sitting down on the TV watching it, it cut to
Studio.
yeah. If I had a cut to that and then afterwards, like on the news or some bullshit, given like a fucking like highlight reel of what had happened after, it was announced that, he was brought back and he was, stable ish even, or that like he was on the mend, he was in hospital, like even then that's even not really that bad, right? Because that kind of happens all the time. But
Yeah,
at that point you didn't know that that was going to happen. Like he, like as you said, yes, he did die, but if he wasn't brought back, then they literally would have just showcased live on
a
TV
man
a
dying.
man dying. Like that's really fucking bad, man. That's really bad. Like
Yeah, and
shit.
I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if there's not a shitload of complaints into UEFA about it. I'd
I
be very
what
surprised.
100%. 100%.
But you see, here's and the problem as well is Roy Keane was the only one to point it out that like they shouldn't have televised it, and those players should not have gone back onto that pitch. He was the only one. Don't like Roy Keane, but fair fucks to him. He was the only one brave enough to say it on air. Those players should not have gone back on that pitch. They were in shock. They could not perform. And what you were saying was if you look at Denmark and Finland in the first half, Denmark was crushing it. In the second half, their heads were out of it because they've just witnessed their star player, literally their star player, have a heart attack on the pitch. Like, what the fuck? Yes. And people thought it was part of the act. There was no illusion about this, man. There was no illusion about this.
Yeah,
what happened was the players, like 5 players or 6 players, formed like a little bit of a wall, but you could still see through them what was happening.
yeah,
And it
yeah,
cut
yeah.
from that to the manager pacing back and forth to his wife in floods of tears pitch side. As if it wasn't traumatic enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Throw in the
Yeah.
wife wailing. Like, what?
Yeah, just for those like extra few clicks, And
like whatever you
you.
feel about football, that shit was just outrageous. It pissed me off. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the dangers of the sports ball,
The sports ball.
They're all the same to me. I don't care. I don't make a difference. I know that one of them is slightly odd shaped, and when you kick it, it goes bad. I don't care. It just
It goes bad.
it doesn't. I don't. It just no. It just yeah.
See, I watch the World Cup and all of that. I do. Mainly because I have friends that are big into football, so I'll watch it with them. Rugby is my sport. I like rugby. I was raised with rugby.
Yeah, again,
we
that's
failed.
the one I was talking about when you kick it. And
I know.
You think it's going to land somewhere. Oh fuck! It's gone mental. It's like,
it's gone mental.
Yeah, it's just one of the. I don't know. It's. Look, again, I get that it's it's like people's thing, it's people's hobby, it's their pastime, it's whatever, and mine may not be yours. Mine is in the fucking background. It's right there. That's mine right there. But so yeah, rugby. But we have a hot take coming in, Killer. You ready for this? We have a hot take.
Rugby is better than football, but hockey is better than both. I've never watched hockey. And Rob Parks, yay! I like Rob. Rob is awesome. But I've never watched hockey. I've never had the opportunity to watch hockey. So I think the only time I've ever seen hockey or ice hockey is fucking Mighty Ducks. That's it. That's about all I know of ice hockey.
Yeah, it's again, it's one of those other sports that like. There's a lot of sports that I get. Ice hockey is just one of those ones that I just don't understand it. Like, why? You have a
Why
little
not?
stick and a little puck that you're trying to get into it. Yeah, but like, why does it have to be
Tiny
on
little
ice?
net. And what's
Why
funny
does it have to
is
be on ice? Why do you have to add the fucking cold into it? Like, like, why do you?
because
Why is that necessary?
some people, Stephen, only have the ice. It snows and ice is over 10 times over. And you can't have a football or a large ball on ice. It just won't work. So you have a little puck.
I didn't say that you have to. No, I didn't say that it has to be like a ball. It's just like why? Okay.
What you're saying,
Oh my God.
what you're really saying here is that you don't respect different cultures. That's okay.
Well, sure. I'm Irish, like, and racism is part of my culture. So
That is no excuse. We're both Irish. We are both Irish.
I'm not fucking racist in the slightest. Jesus Christ.
That is no excuse.
Yeah. See, like, this is what I like try to tell people, like when if I'm doing comedy, it's like there is a difference between things that I think and things that I think are funny to say, and that's just something that I thought was funny to say. I'm Irish.
It was.
Like racism
But you
is
were
part of
still
my
going to be
culture.
pulled
There
up.
you go. I know, but that's the point, though. It's just
Drinking
there's
is
a
part of our
difference,
culture.
is all I'm
Drinking
saying.
should be
Yeah.
a sport. Drinking should be an Olympic sport.
Oh, 100%. I'm 100% behind that. Yeah, I'm 100% behind that. It's the one
You,
thing
you,
that, like, the
you know,
major kind of European countries will absolutely crush the fucking Americans in. Are you kidding me?
yeah. You know, there's only going to be like 3 winners: the Irish, the Scottish, or the Aussies. That's it.
The Aussies possibly. I think that it would be kind of like the sheer attitudes that like the different cultures or that the like different countries have towards drinking with the Australians, because Australian people will say that, that like they want a drink, right? Or that, they like fancy going for a drink. I need a drink. There's a difference there. It's a difference between, you know what I mean, wanting to go for it and like, no, I need this. You like kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of get where I'm coming from?
My granddad was the best because like people would call him an alcoholic, like the doctors and all would call him right. So my granddad, about 14 years before he
To be
passed
fair,
on,
that's a fair point. That's a fair point. That's a fair point right there.
That's questionable. Him, yes,
You
but
drink
me, I don't know.
vodka like fucking like it's water.
Vodka is piss. Vodka is piss.
Yeah, I know, but the point is,
Fucking poutine.
like,
Get the poutine in. Get the poutine in.
that's
You'll be
true.
grand.
That's true. That's true.
Let's see them on the poutine. No, well, my granddad, about 14 years before he passed away, he had to give up the alcohol, or he was told to give up the alcohol, and he did eventually. But he was told there was like a fatty layer of alcohol surrounding his heart and cutting off circulation to his heart. Still didn't fucking stop him. And right down to his dying day, he was like, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm an alcoholic in training. That way I can always get better.
Yeah.
It's not a problem unless you admit to it.
Yeah, because, as soon as you put that problematic behavior on it, then it becomes something that you have to, like, sort out. It becomes something that you have to do now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that you have to fix. And, if you don't admit that there's a problem you have to fix, well,
Like, so the 2 lads there are saying, Spooky and Rob are saying the Poles and the Russians. Again, I would love to see, like, so I brought in a while ago a bottle of, like a naggin of cherry poutine. and I work with a whole load of Polish lads. Yeah, one foot we went out after work, and because it was still in ice, this fucking everything was shut down. We were just drinking in a park, as you do, social distancing.
As you do,
But
as you do.
yeah, they took 2 mouthfuls of the poutine and they were on their arses. I had to finish the nagging off myself.
Jeez, no.
Shameful behavior. Shameful. That was good fun.
Sorry, I'm just responding there to Spooky in the comments. He had 2 large bottles of Lucozade and he still doesn't feel any better. When you did it fucking wrong, man. I mean, better in what way though? Better is in like more energized, or like better is in like you were like I don't know.
Yeah, what were you trying to cure or
What?
feel
Yeah,
better
yeah.
from?
What was the goal that you went in? You know what I mean? Like, what sort of a day did you have that you were like, you know what, Lucozade is going to make this better? Give me
I
the full
haven't had
context.
Lucozade in about 4 years.
I haven't had it in about 4 minutes, and I'm about to break that streak right now.
7 Up for me. 7 Up or Coke. Only, but I'll drink Coke with a cheap whiskey. A good
I cut
whiskey,
the
I'll drink
grass
the
and
whiskey.
it killed me. Yeah, so you were looking for energy then. Dude, how did you drink 2 fucking large bottles of Lucozade and it still didn't make you feel any better? Fuck. That's that's crazy. How? I had a
When did
single
you
can
cut
of
the
fucking
grass?
monster and I'm like fucking
How
energized as
how
fuck.
how long ago was it that you cut the grass? Because if it was like only half an hour, then that shit's not going to kick in for another hour, and then you're fucked.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
And did
Needs to
you
kind
did
of
you just
circulate around
down
the
the
system for a
bottles?
little bit.
It might
That's bad.
be.
I wouldn't. No, that's something I would heavily advise against. You
An
had weird
Olympic
shakes in
level.
your arms. Yeah, you definitely fucking did it wrong then. Oof, wow. Maybe keep an eye on that. That's really not good.
You had weird. Wait, was that before or after you drank the Lucasade? Because if it's
I
before,
can
then
only
it's
imagine it was
it's
after.
well, if it was before, it's kind of it's slight nerve damage from the vibrations in the whatever lawnmower you're using.
Oh,
So was it before or after you had?
because in medicine. True.
Not sure about that. Not sure about that.
No.
Before. So before.
True.
So
True.
so you had the vibrations. You had the shaky hands before drinking the Lucasade. Oh, it was the shrimp. Yeah, yeah. It's slight nerve damage. Slight nerve damage. I used to get that when I was doing because we had a strimmer as well, and because it was all hills with rocks and stuff, we had to like use the strimmer, and yeah, it was horrible. Like my hands would be like shaking because of the vibrations, for about an hour or two. It was horrible. After moving the grass or mowing the grass?
After what?
Rob Park says I've had weird arm shakes after moving the grass.
I can only imagine it was supposed to be mowing, and then just Google correct just like auto corrected it. It's like
I
how
would
often
hope
do you
so.
say mowing in your day to day life? You know what I mean? What was I going to say to you actually?
So did you
I
have?
can. Yes, mowing. Yes. It
Yeah.
means mowing.
Okay.
I can only heavily expect to see you in the comment section of the debate on Me Too, Keela.
No.
I kind of feel like that one's right up your fucking alley.
Would be, but I don't go to modern day debates. Just don't do it.
Oh, all right. Just fuck me then, I guess.
But I wish you well.
Ow, I kind of burnt myself a little bit there. Sorry. The fucking ash just fell down on my fucking finger. It hurt like a bitch.
Oh, you're like
Almost
a
all over
child.
me. Oh,
You're
fuck
like a
off.
child. No.
It's on fire and it touched my person. What the fuck did you expect me to do?
Child. No, for some reason, so I have an electric oven, one of those little mini oven things, and every time, like, you have to pull the door down in order to put food in and out, and every time I'm taking food out, I burn like just where like the middle knuckle is on your on the middle finger, so I have like this little burn mark. It's just fuck, and it's there every single time, every time. Someone who still smokes rather than vapes. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
gave.
I can't. I just can't. I tried vaping for like, I don't know, a couple of weeks, and then I sold my vape to one of the lads in work because no, it's just
It's not the
not.
same.
It's not the same. No, and it doesn't give you. It didn't give me the same amount of like stress relief. I don't know. Like maybe it's just like a fucking placebo thing that I have to like. You know what I mean? I have to set something on fire for the signals in my brain to be like we are about to be relieved from the stress before. But like no, if you just like I don't know, just like click a button a couple of times and then take a pull and it just like start to create fucking artificial clouds in the air. No, man, fuck that. No, no, no. It's just not the same at
Yep.
all.
You don't get
And
the
I'm not
same
even
pull
one
on
of
it
these
either.
people that would say that like, oh that like vaping is for, like fucking like I don't know, vaping is for vegans or like these like fucking like health
No,
conscious people. Like it's
for
nothing
some
like that.
people.
It's nothing like that. I get that it works for other people. I know people who have quit smoking because of vaping, but it just doesn't work for me.
I
If I'm
love
going to
Rob.
smoke, I need the cancer. Yeah, 100%, 100%. This is a
Yeah.
cancer stick.
I
This is a
am a year
stick
and a
of cancer
half.
right here.
I am a year and a half off the cigarettes.
Good for you. Good for you.
Mm, it feels weird.
Yeah,
It
no,
feels weird.
honestly,
No,
yeah, good for
that
you.
being said, I have had like probably 4 in a year, but only when I'm
That
really
doesn't
fucking
count.
stressed. No.
That doesn't count. That
So
doesn't count.
the way in which I'm working it is I'm not saying that I'm off the cigarettes. I'm saying that I'm seeing how long I can go without having one. I used to smoke like 30 a day. So yeah,
Oh
it's
shit.
yeah,
Jesus.
it's weird. It's weird. It's weird not having a cigarette. It's still weird, and it's a year and a half, and I still kind of fidget with my hands because I'm just used to
Yeah.
having a cigarette in them.
I did the same thing actually kind of recently, but it wasn't for cigarettes, it was for weed. And I lasted 8 months. I was 8 months without smoking a joint.
Do you
Which
know what?
ended like I don't know, a week ago. I had my first joint in 8 months, and holy god, I took that first pull. I was instantly stoned. I was just like gee, like my like tolerance was just not there, just like at all. It had just completely just reset. It was at zero. You know what I mean?
I got like fucking 70 quid worth of weed before when I moved back to Dublin, and I still haven't touched it, and that was like
I don't know how to. I don't know
a year ago.
how to feel about that.
It's been
It's
a
kind
year.
of a compliment.
It's been a year.
No, but read the fucking comment.
Oh,
Half decent haircut now. It's kind of a compliment. Like, I guess. It's not really. Like, it's literally the same as what it was. It's not even a haircut. If I took my hair down, it'd just be the exact same thing. But,
what's funny is you're trying for a man bun. That's just funny.
it's not long enough for the man bun, all right? But that is the
But you
goal,
want one.
okay?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. You want
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Why?
Yes, yes. That's because I just. I don't know because like look at how far up my fucking hairline is and I'm losing, you know what I mean? I'm losing it more as the days goes on and I'm just working with what I have, okay? It's just what's happening.
Oh, that is funny. But the man bun, really?
Shut the fuck up, Keegan.
That's why you keep me around.
Yeah, it's true. No, it's fine, Spooky. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care really. I really don't
Sorry,
care. It's
there.
like no, because like this is the first. Okay, so like this is the first stream that I've done in a month, right? And I like started doing this with my hair a couple of weeks ago. So like I knew that like coming back on it was gonna be, you know what
We
I mean?
missed
It was gonna
slagging the
be a
fuck out.
difference. Yeah. It was gonna be a difference. So basically, what happened was most people know that I took a little bit of a hiatus away from YouTube back in like early November last year. And then I came back and whatever. And that was because the laptop that I had at the time just broke, right? I'm not going to go into how or like why it broke, but it's just fucked, right? It's
Go on,
fucked.
go on, go into
So
why. Go into
I
why.
bought and I was drunk and I broke it. Okay, shut up. Um and I bought a new laptop that was like it was just to be like a serviceable thing until I either got the original one fixed or until I got just like a much better one. And then this one just completely just crapped the fuck out for no reason or just completely randomly. So I literally had no fucking laptop, so I had nothing to stream from for a month. So I have the laptop back now, that's what I'm streaming from, but I also have a PC that is on the way. I bought it earlier today. So yeah, that should be just an unbelievable upgrade. So yeah, I don't know how much you know about like PCs or like the specs or whatever, but it has a Ryzen 7 5800X, um, fucking 64 gigs of RAM and a RTX 2060 in it, so it's gonna be fucking
Ooh,
like mint. It's all mint.
I have a
Fantastic.
Ryzen in my gaming laptop. Nice.
I
Spooky.
should have actually had a fucking go
Yeah,
fund me. Yeah,
the
fuck that. I
less
should
said
have.
about GoFundMe's, the better, please.
Why is the less said about GoFundMe's?
Just a lot of drama, a lot of drama, a lot of drama. That's all. Bit too soon,
About
Spooky. Bit
what?
too soon. The fraudulent ones that I was talking about earlier.
Oh yes.
Yeah, too
Sorry,
soon. Too soon.
sorry.
Don't fuck off with the Red's rhetoric shit. He can go fuck himself. Yeah, Red's rhetoric quit YouTube. He hasn't quit fucking opening his flaps on Twitter. But he quit YouTube because at least 2 of his fundraisers were found to be fraudulent. That happened.
Oh shit.
Yeah. One for Elia, who
Damn.
was the person who lied about having cancer, and one was Sean Hufford. So yeah, who lied about
Damn.
the rent. So fuck them all.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, look. I don't
Avoid.
know. Yeah. I like possibly could have like started like a. I'm trying to say it, but not say it because I don't want to fucking annoy you anymore. But I possibly should have done something like that when it happened back in November or something, because I know that they are very popular and that, I mean, like as we've seen from Manda's
Well,
one, people are ridiculously fucking generous. So,
what I'm going to be doing. What I'm going to be doing. I'll say it here because, like, Rob, don't tell anyone. I know you won't. But what I'm planning on doing is, as I said earlier, I did have my advanced first aid certs and stuff. But what I'm going to do is, I've already spoken to the job about this. The money that I get from YouTube, I'm putting aside, because it's like 1,200 quid to do a 4-week course to become an EMT. So I'm going to be sitting my EMT, doing an EMT course in September. So
damn,
that's
good
the
for you.
plan. That's the plan. I will be a certified EMT. That's what I'm going to use. Whatever funds that I get from YouTube, and people have been very, very generous so far. But whatever funds that I get from YouTube is going to be going into doing that course because it's a lot
Are
of
you not
money.
monetized yet on
Yeah,
YouTube?
I am.
Oh,
I am.
oh, damn.
I'm monetized and I have the patron. I have a few
Oh, yeah, yeah,
people on
yeah.
Patreon. So as because I've gotten everything that I need uh for the channel. I have my Audio Technica. I love my Audio Technica. I'm not changing my mic. I love this mic. I have my a brand new laptop that I got last year in like June, July of last year. So I have that. I'm not going to need another one. I have my headphones. They're only fucking 30 quid if I need to replace them. Um, so yeah, I'll be doing an EMT course by the end of this year. That's the goal. That's the aim. Woo! And I can do
Okay.
it online. I
Yeah.
can do it online, which is great. There's like 2 days in the classroom, and then the rest is online. Whoop whoop. And my employers are all for it. Yay! So I'm gonna get a month paid to do an EMT course. So that is going to be fun.
Sorry, I
Um,
just weird DM there on Discord. I'll fucking
sorry,
respond to that.
and
Um,
there's Spooky is asking what is an EMT. An EMT is emergency medical technician. So it's one step down from a paramedic, and that'll probably be my next goal because I loved my time as a carer. With the EMT, I can go back into caring in nursing homes and stuff like that if I wanted to, which gets me out of the warehouses. But then I like being in the warehouse. So I don't know, but it opens a lot of doors.
well, yeah, yeah, no, yeah. I mean, it kind of obviously would, much more so than like. Well, yeah, it's just a very good like starting point, and there's like a lot of places that you can. There's like a lot of extra things that you can do after that, or there's just a lot of, there's quite a lot of very good job opportunities that you can kind of do after that.
Yep. Well, I mean, I've spent a long time trying to protect the National Ambulance Service in Ireland, so it'll be an interesting thing to be able to work alongside the paramedics again.
Hmm. Hmm. So Rob asks, what do you all game on your gaming laptops?
I haven't used my gaming laptop for games except for probably the ones that I've done on stream. Um, I got the gaming laptop because it was the best option for making videos. That's why I have a gaming laptop.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Sounds reasonable. I don't have a gaming laptop at the moment. This one's barely fucking clinging on to life. Um, but when I get my PC, I don't actually have any games on Steam like for like right now. But I mean, like they can all be they can all be downloaded and stuff like that. So
So, what games would you download?
oh,
What is your go to like top 10?
top 10 games or like different genres that I'm into, like because it's tricky. It's tricky either way. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
Well, what are a
Um,
few games that you're looking to get once you get your new PC?
um, I kind of hadn't really thought about that sort of side of it too much. Like, I kind of knew that I was going to need a PC just to kind of run the channel off of. Like, I knew that I was going to have to do that. Um, and the whole kind of streaming thing, like it's much easier if you kind of give like part of the load to the graphics card, like so that's why I kind of went
Hmm.
for like one that was going to be very like that was going to be overkill for that, but obviously very good for like gaming as well. I don't know, I just I'm really not sure. I'm gonna have to, I'll have a think about it. I'll have a think about it. I'm gonna get like I'll probably start by getting a couple of games that are like very easy to like mod and make them look like a hell of a lot better. You know what I mean? Like those type, like I'll probably get like a few of like those types of ones, and then like after that, I'm just not really sure. I've never actually gamed on a PC, so that's gonna be a learning curve. Well, that's of course I get an Xbox controller. That's an option. Hmm. What types of games do you play, Keita?
The only ones I have is Fall Guys and the other one, what's it? Among Us and Goats of Duty.
And what?
Goats of Duty. It's Call of Duty, but with goats. I've never played it though. I haven't played it.
I, 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 I honestly don't know
Someone
how
convinced
to
me.
respond
Someone
to that.
convinced me. Yeah, someone told me about it when Team Skeptic was doing his Call of Duty streams, and they were like, "Have you heard of Goats of Duty?" I was like, "I have to get that. I probably will never play it, but I have to get it." So I played it like once, but yeah.
Damn. All right. Okay. Yes. Have you played Goat Simulator? Fantastic question. I have actually played that.
No.
No, you've never played Goat Simulator? Oh, it's the greatest game ever. For completely, just totally stupid reasons. Like it's really bad reasons why it's just one of just the greatest games ever made. But it's just no, it's so yeah, I don't know, man. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Just everything. And there's no plot. There's no plot. You just cause destruction as a goat. That's it. Like that's the only thing. I used to make I used to have like an agenda which was I would smoke a joint and play Goat Simulator, and it was the greatest. It was amongst the greatest evenings I've ever spent. It was just fantastic, fantastic. It's just built for like the game is just built for like that type of activity, like where you're like already like in a fit of giggles and it just anyway, and then it just amplifies it. It's fantastic.
Sure, why not?
I wait for
Spooky is
for Code Stimulator. was the was the T supposed to was the T supposed to be there? Oh my god! Oh, that's
yes.
one of the worst mistypes I've seen in a long time. That was it's instantly so much worse. Oh god.
Oh, that goat stimulation.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
I still don't think that I'll quite get to the point where MathPig is at right now, where he's just openly smoking weed like on stream. I don't know if I could do that, man. Wasn't a
That wasn't a
mistype.
mistake.
That's okay. All right, that's
Nice
just a
and
new
spooky.
thing. That's a new
Yeah,
new
gives
thing that
I
we
love
know
I love
about you
Rob.
now.
Gives new meaning to milking the goats.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Doesn't really happen with goats, but definitely happens with cows. Just saying. Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
That took
I
a
don't actually
weird
know
turn.
how. Yeah, it did. It took a very weird turn. It took a very weird turn. I honestly don't know how MathPig does his streams when he's like either just after smoking a joint and then he smokes a joint like on stream. Like I just don't know how the fuck he does that. I'd freak out, man. I'd freak out because I just start thinking about it too much. You know what I mean? I'd be like, there is somebody from the United States looking at me right now, and I'm in Ireland, and that would just freak me the fuck out. It would just start spiraling from there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It'd just be too much. It'd be weird. That, and I just don't like. So I'm already, a very loud mouth who talks shite anyway. But add a joint into that situation, and it's just, oh my god, it's so much worse. I talk complete and utter shite when I will do it. I will do it for, like, if it's a case of, like, I get to, I don't know, like 500 subs or something like that. Then yeah, I'll just do a stream just where I'm stoned, and that'll just be, that'll be a fun time for everybody
a
involved.
friend of mine, Tusk, I think he's been in your side chat a few times. Tusk has just reached 100 subscribers. And he doesn't really make content. He's there in the live streams. He's fucking awesome. He comes onto the live streams and he does a lot of stuff on the side chat and talks a lot on the side chat. But recently, because it wound him up, he was like, how the fuck did I reach 100 subscribers? This is not right. People, fuck off. So I talked him into having a live stream to celebrate 100 subscribers. And I mentioned this several times, and he went up to 150. People were subscribing just to piss him off. It was great. It was great. Like, knowing that he was like, I'm actually trying to, he was trying to ban people in order to avoid having over 100 subscribers to go back down under, because he used to be able to do that. Once you ban people, they're not subscribed to you anymore. Couldn't do that anymore. Can't do that anymore. But yes, I don't have to be stoned.
I should get stoned and wear a duck onesie after 100 subs. I can only imagine that he's talking to me. I passed 100 subs a little while. I passed 200 subs a little while ago.
Yep. Well, it's not the duck onesie. The duck onesie thing.
Ridiculously specific. That's really specific.
There's a reason. There's a reason. If you shut up.
Okay.
For Tusk's live stream, I'm going to be appearing with my duck onesie. And the whole thing with the duck onesie was, I already owned a duck onesie. I have about 7 onesies because I like onesies. And half of the time it's my niece and nephew buying them, so I like them even more. They're my Christmas presents. Yay! So I have a Pikachu one, I have a duck one, I have a bear one. Like, it's ridiculous. I like it. I like it. So a while ago, I don't know if you've seen this, but a few lads pretended to be students from Harvard to talk to Nathan Thompson, and said that they tried to get hazmat suits, but the hazmat suits were all booked out. So they gave him a duck outfit, a duck onesie, and said, this will work as a hazmat suit. And yes, he actually put it on and pretended to be debunking the globe. So yeah, that's the significance of the duck onesie. Oh, they were ripping the piss out of him. They were ripping the piss out of him. Have you not seen this?
I don't really know how to respond to that. Like, I just genuinely just don't know how to respond to that. What do you say?
Oh, it's funny. It's genuinely funny. Yeah, Reckless Ben. Hang on. Here we go. Copy. And so if anyone has not seen this, I'm putting it in the live chat right there. That is the episode where they get him to wear a duck onesie, pretending it's a hazmat suit.
In the live chat, you just put that in?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is funny as fuck.
On the link from, like, right here. But I will watch that later. I will watch it later.
Yeah, no, it's part of a whole series that they did called Finding Flat Earth. And I think it's like a 5 or 6 piece, 6 episode thing. I can't remember how many episodes. I think it was 5. and they were just winding the fucker up, pretending to be from Harvard. And at the end of it, they were like, "Oh my god, the Earth is actually flat," and they're like, "No, no, it's not." He got so triggered. It was funny.
What was I gonna to give me 2 moments? Did you hear the part at the start where I said that I had joined TikTok?
Yep. Traitor.
Yeah. What do you mean traitor? What does that even
Traitor.
mean?
Join
What do
fucking
you
TikTok.
mean?
Fuck
That doesn't
TikTok. That's
make
what
me
it means. Fuck
it
TikTok.
doesn't make me a fucking traitor though.
Traitor.
But it just doesn't make me a traitor though. Like it just doesn't. It just doesn't. There was one copy message link, possibly. No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. There we go. Just fucking click on it. That'll do it. Give me just 2 moments till I just like fucking show this because it is glorious. Because this guy has like close to like 250,000 subs on TikTok, and I duetted his thing, and he liked the fucking video that I did, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? Like, he actually, like, you know what I mean? I joined TikTok like a fucking week ago. Like, a week ago. I've got like fucking, what, like, I don't even know how many subs there, like 11 or something like that. Like, I just don't have that much. But yeah, so this is I don't know if I clicked share audio. I just don't have the confidence in myself. I don't have the confidence. I'm really sorry. I just don't.
Try again.
I will try again. Okay. So yeah, like he's done a couple of these types of videos, but he's just like, I'm sorry, he's fucking hilarious. Just hilarious.
Meth head Momra's right. Donald Trump will be president again. His plan is simple. He's gonna walk into the White House dressed as a horse. Everyone's gonna be so confused. They'll be all like, where'd that horse come from? That your horse? Ain't my horse. Whose horse is it? Then Donald Trump will explode out of his horse costume. At this point, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will inevitably merge into the two-headed beast known as Socialissimo from Venezuela, who gets orders from Che Guevara via the time stream. Donald Trump will then use the secret powers given to him by the Russian mob to turn Mitch McConnell into a sword. They will do battle on the Potomac River in a fight so epic songs will be sung of it for a millennia. Donald Trump revealed all this on his podcast, The Trump Dump. It's all going down in August.
Oh, he didn't take me.
Jesus Christ.
I love his content so much. He's fucking hilarious.
There is one guy. I don't know if you've seen him. I can't even think of his name, but he uploads them to YouTube because fuck TikTok. But he does upload them to YouTube as well. Tips from the ER.
Oh yeah. I've seen him. Yeah,
they are fucking brilliant. They are brilliant.
Yeah, they are. They are brilliant. Yeah. Well, it's just kind of the way that like he like fucking curses in them like the whole time.
Tips
he makes
from
it
the
funny
ER,
as well. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's funny. But oh gee, I don't know what the fuck happened to my voice there. Jesus. Yeah. So what the fuck was I gonna say?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I just kind of liked TikTok, and I kind of always wanted to join it. And then as soon as they did the whole like 3-minute videos, I was like, right, well, like that's it. Then like that's it. I guess I have to join TikTok now. So yeah,
shocking behavior.
It's fun. It's funny. It
Shocking
really,
behavior.
really is funny. It's funny though. It's funny though. I did a couple of responses to like a Jordan Peterson video, and I had so many Jordan Peterson like fanboys in my comment section. I was like, "Oh God, lads, I actually can't deal with this."
If you
I didn't
if
take
you
it down or anything, but I just kind of stopped responding to them after a point.
if you must be doing fucking TikTok, check out Jutmonk. Jutmonk the Drunk Monkey.
Who?
Jutmonk. Jut. Can't
Give me a
believe you
sec.
don't know Jutmonk.
Give me a sec. Give me a fucking second. Jut.
Monk.
That it?
The Drunk Monkey. Actually, he has sent me his link. I'm not on TikTok, so I can't actually follow him, but I can send it to you if you can't find him.
Is that him there?
Yep, that's Jutmonk.
All right.
Woo, Jutmonk.
All right. I will give his. I find idiots and insult them. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Just fantastic. Yep. I'll be fucking following him anyway. 100%.
Jutmonk is a good friend of my channel, and he's been on many streams with me. When he came back, because last year his computer fucked up when his phone died, and there was a load of stuff that happened all at once. So when he did get back on his feet, I had a live stream just to reintroduce him, because he's just brilliant. He's fucking hilarious. And if you don't mind profanities, you're definitely going to love Jut.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Of course I don't fucking mind that. Jesus. Of course not. I'm fucking Irish. Of course I don't mind profanity.
Well, I'm saying it more for whoever's listening as well.
Alright, okay.
Jutmonk.
Oh.
He's awesome. Tell him I sent you.
I will. Yeah, I actually will. I'm actually going to. I can only just apologize at this point, but I just have to show you this other account. So basically, his whole thing is, as you can see by the kind of caption there, how long until he gets slapped. He had that going for like part 30. And now it's how long until he gets disowned or like is kicked out of the house or something like that. He just tortures his dad, but it's fucking hilarious.
So he's basically the 21st century version of Bam Margera.
Basically, yeah. He I don't know, like hired or bought like a billboard and had like his dad, like his dad's actual face as the face of erectile dysfunction, and it's just like fucking hilarious. But this is just like a taste of the type of stuff that he does.
But I think I'm about to make it up to you.
What are you gonna do? Get me a different son?
So you know how you've told me you always wanted to meet Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers?
There's no way he's here now.
That's right. I bought an alpaca.
What the hell is that?
Dad, meet Snuffy. Isn't she cute?
Oh, get Snuffy the fuck out of here.
Okay, Dad, lower your voice because you're scaring her.
I don't
Okay?
care. What's it doing in my living room?
Well, I couldn't get a hold of Joe Gatto. I don't know where he is.
You completely lost your fucking mind. You know that, right?
I really thought you'd be happy about this one.
Is this llama shit?
All right, Dad.
Jesus.
There's something so juvenile but so just perfect about it. I don't know what it is. Oh god, no, it's just fantastic. I really, really, really do love TikTok. I'm sorry. I love TikTok. That's just
And that's
here's
what
the
makes
thing.
you a
Here's the
traitor.
thing. Spooky. All of his videos are just as funny as that. Like all of them are just. I came across his account on the For You page, laughed hysterically at the one that I saw, and then I'm not even joking, started at the very, very top of his account and scrolled the entire way down to the very, very start. I watched every single video he had done. So it's
That's
just
how it starts.
it is how it starts. Like,
That's how
oh
it
my
starts.
god. I have lost hours of my life scrolling through TikTok. It's ridiculously addictive. Like, you don't even realize it because you're just kind of like, these videos are like a minute long. You know what I mean?
And now you know,
It's
and
a
now you
minute,
know
and
where
then you
he's been.
scroll, and
He has lost his
that
soul
is
to TikTok.
part. That is part of the reason where I wasn't able to stream because I didn't have a fucking laptop. That's why I wasn't able to
Any
stream.
excuse.
So
No, it's TikTok
it's not an
affecting you.
excuse. It's a reason.
It's TikTok
And anyway,
affecting you.
I can do TikTok from my phone. That's the point. That's the
Hi,
point
Paul.
of it. I can. How you doing, Paul? I can do TikTok from my phone. That's the
I feel betrayed.
Shut up, Keela.
I feel betrayed. This is such a betrayal.
I don't know why you find it a betrayal. Like, I really don't.
He's abandoning YouTube, folks. You heard it here first.
I'm not abandoning YouTube. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to combine. I'm trying to combine two areas with. I'm sorry. I'm not even joking. I'm fucking scrolling through his account like right now.
Oh my god, you're such a stalker.
They're so funny though. They're just like I'm sorry. They're hilarious. They are hilarious. I
And
won't
this
show
is
this one on the
this is
screen,
why
but
I
I'll just
avoid TikTok.
I'll
It
just
steals
show
your
it.
soul.
I'll just show it here.
What is these? These nuts. Oh, that's one of your better ones. You gotta write that like that.
I'd fucking slap the bastard.
hang on.
Brought to you by D's Nuts.
Like, it's stupid and it shouldn't be funny, but it just is. It's hilarious. Oh god.
Well, with that, I am
Sorry.
going to have to go because I am in work in the morning. So I need to be up early.
No problem.
But
I was
it
actually
is-
just
it is
kinda
good to
thinking about.
Yeah, it is good to have you back though.
No problem. No, I was actually just kind of thinking about ending this stream anyway. I didn't actually have anything like specifically kind of planned for this stream other than just to kind of talk about like where I've been and what I've been doing and all that sort of crack and the stuff that's kind of coming up. So yeah, yes, the other actual debate, because I talked about it but never actually, when it was. So it is myself and K Fellows versus Kendon Farr. Keela, you met him, talked to him before on my channel. And Arena, who I run a debate server on Discord with, on MDD's channel, Wednesday the 23rd of this month. So it's like a week and a half, I think. Week and a half ish. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or the ripe owl time of 1 o'clock in the morning here in Ireland. So yeah, that's when it's going to be on Wednesday, 23rd, 8 p.m. Eastern. So I will hope the goal is that I am going to stream before then, but yeah, if not, I will see. I hope all of you there, not Keela, because you're a fucking traitor and don't really care about me and don't love me at all.
I'm a traitor. I'm a traitor. Hang on. No.
You don't love me. You don't love me enough.
Who knows a
petty
person?
arguments with James
Who knows
to
a
come and support
person?
me.
Who knows a person who actually has a debating channel and who didn't go to that person and instead decided to go onto a channel who is hosted by complete cunts? Who is that? Who is that, Stephen? Who is that? Yeah, that was you, asshole. Have fun.
I'm just not even going to dignify that with the response. I'm going to be the bigger man and rise
You
above
don't
it.
have to, because you just got verbally bitch slapped. You're welcome.
Well, fuck you too.
Yep.
You should wear a bag over your head for the MTD thing in sympathy with Crafty. True. Yeah, okay. So anyway, until the next time, thank you to everybody who came, who turned up. Thank you to Crafty. Hit the like, subscribe, all that YouTuber bollocks, and we will talk to you in the next one.